Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Jojo Palacio, and on this channel we talk about all things beauty. Today is no different, a little different but no different. So today we are talking about aesthetic part of beauty. I know that on my channel I have a lot of makeup, a lot of reviews, a lot of hauls for new products and things that I want to just share with you guys that I like as far as makeup goes. But today I'm actually waxing my brows and laminating my brows for you guys on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I just want to stop for a minute and encourage you to subscribe to my channel. There's a lot of content that I post Monday, Wednesday, Saturday of every single week where you guys get to learn more about beauty and things, tips, tricks that you guys can try to just feel better, look better, all the way around. Let's get started on what you're really here for, my waxing and lamination at home process. So this is how I wax and laminate my brows at home. It's gonna take me a little longer to do it on myself than it would typically take me to do on a client, just because obviously I'm recording and I'm doing it on myself. But I wanna go over the tools that I'm using to wax. All right guys, so here I have my wax pot. I have hard wax on one side and then I also have soft wax on the other. Soft wax is what we're gonna use to wax the brows. So soft wax typically requires for you to have Pellin paper, which is this that you use to just apply on the skin and then you lift to remove the hair. I also have some pre and post waxing treatments. A couple of other tools that we're gonna be needing for this waxing process is going to be a nice eyebrow kit. I have this guy that's got the scissors, 2 forms of tweezers, 3 actually, and then the spoolie. But I also have this guy that I ordered on Amazon. So this is the Tweezer Guru set. I love all of these tweezers to help just groom myself. Okay, so I'm just gonna take you guys through a little step-by-step on how I'm gonna do it. I'm obviously not gonna use the screen because that is dangerous and your girl is not playing with her brows like that. However, there is a preferred way for me to do my brows. I usually start with the top part, then I will wax the under eye, the underbrow area, and then I will do the center of my brows. So I have mini applicator sticks that I purchased off of Universal Companies, which is a online website where licensed estheticians can get tools to do their services. I do want to stop for a minute and give you guys a disclaimer before I start doing all of this. I am a licensed esthetician, meaning I have gone through the training and the schooling and have gotten licensed to do all of the services that you're going to see displayed in this video. So I don't want to make you feel like you can just go off into Amazon or wherever and purchase these things. So now that I've said that, let's get started. So what I typically do is just use an applicator. I'm only gonna dip once into the wax just because it's gonna be the most sanitary way to do that. You don't ever wanna re-dip into the wax because that's just a no-no. And I'm gonna go ahead and use the mirror that I've got here to wax, apply the wax. So the wax is already applied. Now the soft wax does require for you to use the paper to lift the wax off. So I'm gonna go ahead and just lay that on, smooth this over the area, leave a little bit free, and then we're going to pull. Awesome. I always like to look. It's so weird what I do. Now I've been waxing my brows for months now since I've been licensed, and I did not wax my brows until I was licensed. I don't trust myself enough. I didn't trust myself enough before getting the knowledge that I needed to do this, so I just want to be very, very, very specific with you guys. Make sure that you are, if you're not licensed, go to someone to get your brows done. Don't play with your brows. They're not something to play with. It takes a while to grow your brow back. I want to leave the center and the under part until after I get laminated. Most of the trimming that I've seen done through different classes has been after, but I just wanted to do this top part before I do the lamination. So let's get into this laminating brow process. All right guys, so now that we are back over where there's lighting, I have everything that I need here to laminate my brows, and so I'll walk you through what that is so you know. First of all, we're gonna start off with some saran wrap. I have several pieces cut out here so that I can just easily lay them over my brow area. I don't need them to be this long, but whatever. They're just gonna go right over as soon as I start laminating. We're gonna look real cute, sis. I also have another spoolie that I can use to help me comb through before we start putting the glue. I have disposable micro spoolies that I like to use for my application of the perming solution. And I also have a disposable comb that I can help comb through, make sure all of my hairs are separated and lifted. And then we need the perming kit. So I have this guy here, which is what I love to use for lash lifting as well as lamination. This is the V-Lash Boost Lash Lift Kit. I can tell you what, this is such a great kit. I love it. I also get it from Universal Companies. Again, you have to be licensed to purchase these stuff, guys, and you should absolutely be going to someone who is licensed and has received the training to do this because, again, they're your brows. And then I have my phone nearby to help me just keep timing of everything. So what I'm going to do as the first step is just run the spoolie through my brows to separate everything. This is the direction of which the lashes of which the brows are gonna be glued in once we start gluing them down. So the first step of this is to glue down the brows. So I have the V-Lash Lash Perm glue. Some of this glue and just start running through it with the comb. And just make sure you're pushing right up against your skin and combing these in the direction of which you are wanting them to get permed, because once these are starting to perm, they will set like that. And so this is where we are at. Yes. So I just want to make sure this part is up. I'm also twisting as I'm lifting because I want to make sure that everything is not over the top of each other, but separated and nice and spread out. Okay, so once you've separated the lashes and you've got the shape that you want more or less, you just want to make sure that they're not clumped on top of each other, ready for the next part of the brow lamination process, which is the actual perming process. So the nice thing about this kit is that it's got them labeled. So this is the step number 1, as you can see on there, and this is the perming solution. And so what I'm gonna do is apply a thin layer. So I'm gonna go in with my first disposable micro tip, and I'm just going to apply that thinly through the lash, thinly through the brow, making sure that I get a good application, a good even application through here. All right, guys, so once that is on there, I'm gonna set my timer for 15 minutes. I can probably do 12. That's what I'm gonna do, is 12 minutes, just because this is the first time that I'm ever gonna do this on myself, and I don't think that I have super thick brow hair. So, and I am going to just push that up against the brows, making sure that it stays in position. All right, guys, so this has been sitting on for about 12 minutes. Again, because this is the first time that I'm doing it, I don't want to over process, so I'm just going to use a Q-tip to remove. You don't want to wet your brows for 24 hours after getting them laminated, including through the process, because it'll just mess it up. So I'm just using this Q-tip to wipe this off. So I'm gonna take the step number 2 in this kit, which is a neutralizer, and I'm going to use another disposable micro tip. Brow, just making sure that you are getting it on all sides of the brow hair and using it, I want to say evenly, but also sparingly, just because you want to make sure you stop the perming process. That's a big part of this, is to stop the perming process so that you don't damage the hair. All right, so using a new piece of saran wrap, not the same one, because obviously that one has a perming solution in it, we are going to put saran wrap over this. And the biggest part of the saran wrap is that your body heat helps these solutions work a little better, penetrate a little better into the hair follicle. So this is gonna last us 10 minutes. I'm gonna put a timer on for 10 minutes, and I'll see you guys then. All right, guys, second step is done. Again, getting rid of that and using fresh Q-tips to get rid of the neutralizer. Okay, and then the final step is actually the nourishing step. We're gonna go ahead and take the step number 3, which is a collagen conditioner, and 2 new micro spoolies to help get this on. It says to use a wooden stick to apply it, but this is more of like a liquid solution. So I'm just going to let this soak into the brows for about 2 to 5 minutes, depending again on the thickness. I'll do the 5 just because I want to take advantage and hydrate my hair. The perming solution can definitely dehydrate the hair, so the collagen really helps. All right guys, so this is the finished laminated and waxed brow. I'm pretty obsessed. Like this is good. I love it. So we've waxed, laminated, and tinted our brows, and this is the finished result. Like for me to wake up and just walk about my life with brows like these, I'm pretty excited about this. So this whole process probably took me about 45 minutes just because I was filming and setting things up in between stations, but overall this is a 30 to 45 minute service depending on how long it takes me to glue down the lashes and get them prepped for the actual lamination. And then depending on how groomed the client's lashes are, I might have to go in and sculpt the lashes and shape them as well. So that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys like this how I wax and laminate my brows at home. I'm pretty pleased. I'm pretty happy. And I mean, hello, look at my skin too. Like my skin's feeling itself. So overall, I would give this style a 10 out of 10. Like I'm happy with this all on its own. There is no brow gel on these guys. They are doing this all on their own. They are just living their best life, and I'm here for it. So I hope that you guys liked it. Comment down below if you have any questions on this process. And that is it, guys. I would love to hear back from you guys on this whole process and what you thought. If you've gotten your brows laminated and you didn't think it was all that, I also want to hear that just because I want to know what everyone's experience is with this. But that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys liked it, and I will see you guys next time. Bless you. Love you.